We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Diego Padres. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Blake Snell will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
We're looking at one of the top pitchers in the league right now. ERA just above 3 last year, which is saying something. This guy commands the strike zone. He's not afraid to throw strike one, controls the running game. A real solid pitcher. And if he pitches like he did last year, expect more of the same in this campaign.
Guys, the Swingin' Friars as they take the field here tonight. They didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only Game 2 of the season, but you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
And we'll see some 40s before things are said and done tonight. Right now, 51 degrees at first pitch. And it's fouled away. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Christian Walker. And he lays off there, 1-0. One out, nobody on. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
A bouncer to the left side, reined in. And that's the second out. Now into the box, David Peralta. Pitch on the way.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 2 out, nobody on. This is popped up. Tatis calls for it, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks down in order, and now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. Madison Bumgarner is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he may not be the pitcher he was early in his career when he threw in the mid-90s, but he can still get people out. He'll sink the fastball now. He'll throw a curveball and a changeup. He may not be the power guy that he once was, but, Matt, I'll tell you what he does. He has a big heart, and he finds a way to get through games. He's still a guy that can eat up a ton of innings.
And now here is Tommy Pham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes. Popped him up. Kelly is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the second baseman,
And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. Now here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They were the spoilers here on opening day as they took Game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start. opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark. But that's what happened, and they come into Game 2 with a chance to set the tone in this series.
And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Weak grounder back to the mound. On to first, and Bumgarner's rolling right through him here. 2 away now. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner. He's seen him well, 6 for 11. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. This one's down to third. He's got it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. We are still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Ketel Marte. First pitch on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So next to bat will be Asdrubal Cabrera, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
Much better hitter swinging right-handed for whatever it is. His entire career he's hit much better against left-handed pitching than he has against right. This is definitely his more comfortable side.
That's inside. 2-0. Cabrera is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. Hey. 2-2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Now Cabrera swings and misses on a good pitch that time as he's rung up for out number 2.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Still no balls and 2 strikes. This pitch is popped up. Cronenworth has a play, and that's the 3rd out. So they go down without a whimper here. On now to the bottom of the 2nd, and we are tied 0-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in Manny Machado.
For the Padres, the third baseman, Manny Machado.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Will Myers as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. A 1-2 count to Will Myers.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Calhoun has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting sixth, the center fielder,
In to hit will be Trent Grisham. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First offering.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Now the 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Calhoun is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. So a runner at first with 2 away. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Bumgarner sets. Here's the pitch. Bottom of the second here with no score. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. A ball and a strike to count to Hosmer. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Hit back up the middle. There is Ahmed. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled off.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pham has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that? Next, it'll be Carson Kelly.
Carson Kelly.
Now the first pitch. And the Diamondbacks have their first hit of the game.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Stepping in now, Madison Bumgarner. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The batter,
Up next for Arizona, Nick Ahmed struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
He's set. The 0-1. Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. Scooped up. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Austin Nola.
Austin Nola.
First pitch on its way. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And Cabrera will take this one for the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
To the plate now, Blake Snell. Ball 1. Fouled away. And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He'll try again, 1-2. Lifted in the air out to center field. Marte is there, 2 gone. So the next to bat will be Tommy Pham, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Marte will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Padres down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Christian Walker.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he'll get there as the Diamondbacks get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Now batting, left fielder David Peralta.
Next to stand in is David Peralta, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ketel Marte. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Walker stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Hit high and deep out to left field. And it's gone onto the lower basket of the Western Metal Building. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him. And Arizona moves out in front now 2-0.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera.
The batter number 14, second baseman.
He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
So here's Eduardo Escobar as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Good break to that one, and he's in command. 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Into the box, Cole Calhoun, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Weakly hit towards first. He's right there. On with it to first is Hosmer, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 Arizona. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Here's the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Marte is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. So bases are empty with 1 out now. And up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. And it's gone. Solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Padres are on the board. It's now 2-1.
And with 1 swing at a bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
And in steps Manny Machado. back up the middle. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
So here's Will Myers. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Machado stands at first with 1 out. This is foul right side. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. A nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw is low, and he can't come up with it. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Trent Grisham is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Here's the 1-1. To 1-2 now. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And that misses 2-2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. But not before they're able to at least get 1 back on the solo home run. We're through 4, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next to hit is the catcher, Carson Kelly.
Carson Kelly.
Now here's the pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering it pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
In now, Madison Bumgarner. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Really dotting the corners here with the fastball. 0-2.
His command has been outstanding. So
we'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and here comes the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
The first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
And now a pitch on the way. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. After it is Peralta. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So bases are empty with one gone, and that brings up Austin Nola. First delivery to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And it's fouled away. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around at strike three. Next up, Blake Snell. He flew out in his last AB. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
This one's flared out toward left. In there, a base hit. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
So now to the plate, Tommy Pham. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit.
Number 9, second baseman.
Striding in is Jake Cronenworth, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Oh, right back to him on the mound. On to first, and the Padre threat goes by the boards as that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. D-backs lead it 2-1. Digging in will be Christian Walker. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, that's the ball. Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
Up next to the diamond.
Digging in next, David Peralta. He's popped up in his first plate appearance and flied out last time around. Now here's the pitch. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the sixth. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. A ball and 2 strikes. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Grisham is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Ketel Marte stands in again, and his home run earlier has accounted for all of their runs so far in this one. Here's the first pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. And he fouls this one off. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Swing and a liner. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. They lead it 2-1. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr.
For the Padres, the shortstop, Fernando.
Now the first pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Peralta is going to have room, however, as he makes the catch in deep left center field for the first out. Here's Manny Machado now. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Machado.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. A swing and a ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now at the plate is Will Myers. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result eventually here. First offering on its way. Myers awaiting the 1-0. Hit high and deep to right center. Calhoun has a read on it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Padres. They still trail it here 2-1. And stepping in as Asdrubal Cabrera. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Grisham is there to take it, and they're able to take care of Cabrera on just a single pitch. Stepping in next, Eduardo Escobar. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Tatis onto the grass. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
And now, Cole Calhoun. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the AB now.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in the count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They still lead it 2-1. Digging in now for San Diego. Trent Grisham. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. The pitch.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Marte is right there, one down. Next to hit, Eric Hosmer. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. A ball and a strike to count to Hosmer. Hit on the ground out to short. Ahmed fields it cleanly. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Chris Davinsky will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Josh Rojas is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. That'll bring up Austin Nola, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Hosmer, base runner at first with 1 out. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Grounded back up the middle. And he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. Throw gets him, 2 down. Brian O'Grady will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 24, Brian O'Grady.
From the stretch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. He's working on bringing home the tying run standing at second base. Comes set. The 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open.
So here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Rojas to the track. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number 3. One left for San Diego. They're down 2-1. Drew Pomeranz is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Number 15, Drew Pomeranz.
Stepping in once again is Carson Kelly, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Here's the first pitch. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. So his day over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the San Diego starter. He was great all night long.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
Josh Rojas comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
The bat, number 13, shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Standing in now, Nick Ahmed, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
So next to hit is Christian Walker. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. 1 left for Arizona as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Stefan Crichton is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 58, Stefan Crichton.
The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go. Tommy Pham, lifetime in this matchup. He's 1 for 2. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 home. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Here's the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Again, a 1-2.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Now another 1-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Rojas settles under it, and there's one away. So 1 man gone for the Friars in their half of the 8th, and that'll bring up Jake Cronenworth. He's set, and the pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. After it is Peralta, and he makes the catch in the corner. Now at the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Center fielder looking up, still going back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and we are tied again.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Number 13.
At the plate, Manny Machado. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Marte gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knocks things up. 9th inning straight ahead, and we are tied 2-2. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, David Peralta. Keone Kela comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here.
Keone Kela.
Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. Here's the pitch. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. The 2-2 one more time. Ripped down the line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
On to first, and that is a big out to start the ninth. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ketel Marte. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
The 0-2 pitch. Hit to first. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. Digging in, the switch hitter, Asdrubal Cabrera. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a liner. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. All squared up and even in San Diego through 8.5. The Friars have a chance to walk it off next. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Ryan Buchter is on to take over on the mound now, and he'll take over the cleanup spot in the lineup following the double switch. Dalton Varsho will also enter as a part of the double switch as he'll hit in the 7-hole in the lineup. Now to the plate, here is Will Myers, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First offering. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And just like that, the winning run is into second base with a lead-off double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in a game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The 0-1 in the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And he looked to move that winning run to third as he puts this one down. Off-balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-roll. Lead-off double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in.
He swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
Peralta has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And they will not try it as the winning run has to hold tight at third. Stepping up is Austin Nova. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Jurickson Profar will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Here's the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. The 0-1. Swing and a fly ball, and that should be deep enough to end it. The catch is made. Here comes the winning run from third. And the Padres are going to walk off as winners.
That's what you call doing your job, folks. He knew he just needed to lift one to the outfield, and that's just what he did. Hey, a walk-off sac fly isn't as dramatic as a game-winning hit, but it's just as effective. Great team win right there.
Three to 2, the finish in tonight's game. San Diego came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Keone Kela claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 2 runs on 5 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes. Thank you for